Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and we're doing the roundup for the week in these readings today. For today, you had the cards of Palestina, which is Think, number 3, and then you had Transits, a Climate. And I feel that it's begging you to think. This will be the card for the second reading, so if that interests you, I do 2 a day. They're standalone, but if you want to watch them together, they are very much linked to each other, so it's like an extended or a little more, okay? So this one, Go the Distance, number 47, will be later on today. These 2 cards, when you look at them together, the first thing that I thought is that you're going to have to utilize your mind a lot in this ever-changing wheel of life that you are in right now. Things are changing around us, but they're also changing within us. And it's important. I almost get like a body sleeping, and I've seen this in the Light Seers Tarot, so I'm getting the vibe of the 4 of Swords, like healing and resting. So I'm going to say right here, if you need to take a rest in between all of this major shifting, please do so. Take care of your body. It is the one that houses your spirit in this journey, and it's very important to your path and how you get to where you need to go. So I'm going to read to you the Transits card. The Think card is kind of it came out together, but I feel like this is the warrior. Palestina is the female warrior of thought. And I think she's just saying that you're going to need to be very sharp-minded and have a lot of wit, the word wit about you, to manage and circumvent and go around and figure things out. To be a mover and a shaker in a time where things are just, you know, going by you a million miles an hour. So I'm going to read from this card, however. It says, the planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, and we have been talking about Aries and Mars, so again, very relatable, very synchronistic in our path right now, okay? It activates your warrior nature, which Palestina was also a warrior, as you can see with that beautiful mask, okay? But we're reading this card right here. So it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home. We had the card of home, so you can check that out. This is, of course, the roundup. In other words, it's the finishing of the week. So they're talking about everything we've been talking about this week. Of course they are. Your family and how you nurture yourself. So the action is, this situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. So this is this Think card, okay? Some people are moving in, others are leaving. Could be situations too. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personnel or economic conditions. You're not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with faith. So they're saying there's opportunities in everything that happens around us, okay? People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. Hey, go ahead. If you can, go ahead. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transit may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. I would be more going for the latter, okay? Because I like these kind of transits. Let's get that shooting star going, okay? You have choices, though ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. Yeah, so balance it out with your water element there, Pisces, okay? Because that shooting star, it's fire. It's fire coming in. Challenge. While cards are in play, you are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. And the gift is, even though life is an ever-moving circus, and you don't control the people and events transiting your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. So there you go. A lot of change is coming, and they're explaining that. And they're saying, if you use your brain, and your being, I would even say your intuition at this point, because it's part brain, part heart. Because if you react with the brain, you might react badly, because some of it may not make sense, or may be very brusque is the word they're putting in. Like, it comes in and it's kind of just, you know, ruffling the feathers. So you're going to be using all of your mad skills here to make something happen or make something end. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful information. So let's grab another energy of the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This deck. Body and soul. Right. So that's what I was saying. Use everything in your power. Very important to use everything within you to make things happen. Okay? To get that beautiful energy going. Let's see what we got here. I'm getting the impression almost like there's a cat up here. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Actually, it could be wings as well, and I don't know. There's a lot coming off this lotus flower going up, so there's magic in the bloom. And honestly, I think that is what's coming in with that. There's a lot of magic coming off the bloom. So this transit, this change that is happening, is going to bring out a lot out of you. It's going to squeeze the magic out of you, kind of, sort of, you know? It's going to force you to, I don't know, like, they're showing me like a flower vibrating in the pollen or the stems and everything coming out of it to show all the magic within that flower. Because just looking at it, you think it's beautiful, but there's so much more to it than just the beauty of a flower. There's the stems, there's the nectar, there's I don't know, there's so much in it that we don't see or understand, but this situation's really gonna like make you shine in a particular way. So make sure that it makes you shine in a positive way, so that you show your beautiful, truest, most, I don't know, brilliant colors there, Pisces. Okay, let's take another one. I feel like another one. It's the end of the week, so well, the Saturday, it's the end of this reading week before the new one begins. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at the month of November. Can you believe it? We're already doing readings for November. Do I feel like 2022 went by quickly? You know, honestly, I think the last 3 years have gone super quick for me. But I've been in transition. I've been, I guess, transitioning constantly. All right, Pisces, let's see what else they want to say here. Body and soul. Body and soul. So remember, you have to keep that going. The storyteller. Yeah, now is the time to rewrite your story. You have the pen, you have the magic, you have the key to everything you need to write about. This is brand new. And the Oracle's Gifts, the other one that wanted to come out. So again, you see like the fire, look at that. I'm going to leave it out because I feel like the fire of the tea, the fire, the heat, it's being squeezed out. See, it's the same kind of energy. See that? You're being asked to go to really embrace this and utilize it to get the most out of it. To get the most out of it, Pisces. Use it well. Use it well. All right. Wow, that's beautiful. You've got 3 5s, as I can see. There's a 5 here, 5 5 5. You have an 8 and you have a 10. 5. 555 always makes me think 15. 15 is the devil. And I feel like, for some of you, this might feel like the devil energy. You know, that, oh God, this is so restricting or chaotic. Okay, I feel like even just, I don't know, you feel like it's almost like the devil tower coming in. It's just feeling so chaotic. But 17 is also the major arcana. So if you have 15, 16, which is devil, tower, and then 17, the star is aligning. So it's how you treat the situation. Those steps forward mean that you are definitely going. The 10, Wheel of Fortune spinning. You spin it in the way that you want to. You get it going where you need it to go. Okay? All right. Let's pull some tarot for you, Pisces. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So I usually don't take the flippers, but I'm going to take these because I feel, I'm just going to leave them out. I'm going to keep shuffling and get some more. But these are, I feel, the two different stages that you can be at. But both of them, it's kind of funny because I feel like this, for some of you, is going to feel problematic. The Knight of Pentacles is one that is a slow-moving knight. He's the slowest moving knight in all the knights. He's, you know, a meandering rider. And then you have the Chariot, but she has the snail here, clearly indicating the same thing. For some of you, it's going to feel like it's a slow move through these transits. I'm just thinking that Spirit is going that when this hits you, like that powerful energy hits you, you're going to want to slow down. You want to pull in the reins and go, oh, I'm going too fast. This is going too fast. So I'm going to pull out, like, that's going to be the undercurrent, the under energy. So I'm putting these aside, and I want their advice on this because I'm not taking usually the ones that come out. So, okay. So you have the Moon and you have the Emperor that came out. The Emperor is about stability and pulling the strings on things. Obviously, there's strings here. For a lot of us, we're used to having control of the situation or feeling like we do have control of the situation. But the Moon coming out is saying that that's kind of an illusion to begin with. Okay? So, don't concentrate so much on this, the puppets on the strings, I guess. But concentrate more on yourself, your power. This Emperor is wearing a beautiful crown, has power of their own. So focus on your own power rather than how you can manifest it. That's where the difference is, okay? For the illusion, it's like a magic trick. In some ways, we've been living thinking we have a magic trick. I'll give you an example for me, just to tell you, okay? A lot of the times we equate stability with, let's say, having our house paid, which is something that I've lived with for a long time. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if my house is paid, then I don't have to pay rent and I'll never lose my home, which is complete malarkey. Because, of course, most places, especially in the West where we are, you have to pay land taxes and such. And if you don't pay those land taxes, you can still lose your house, even if your house is paid. Okay, the likeliness of it is is far. They probably give you a lot of, time, but it's not an impossibility. So the security in thinking, if I have my house paid, I'll never lose it and it's mine forever, is an illusion. Because many things could happen to make you lose your house. Catastrophes, not paying taxes, etc., etc. The security that I have is within myself. It's not in the surroundings. But we lie to ourselves to make ourselves feel better, feel secure, right? So, I'm very comfortable with that lie. Of course, everybody is, right? Because the more you are prepared, the better it is. And that's awesome. But it's still very much an illusion. And those illusions serve us for a time. But when we need to push forward through something, we can't let those illusions stop us from living, okay? That's kind of the thing. If you're constantly not taking any chances in your life and stopping everything for something that may or may not be true, you gotta look at those more carefully. You've got to start telling yourself the truth. You have to see the light in the situation, okay? And go in deeper. Okay. Okay, so the magic lies within you. It is better to just utilize everything around you instead of just restricting yourself to what you can control. Okay, there's magic all around you and you can utilize so much. I love the fact that I just talked about my home, and in the hat there's a window. So, and she seems to be very much on the move. Your home is where you make it. Okay? The stability of home is within you. It's not the place you live. It's not the stuff that you own. It's within you. Okay? So I'm still working on the example of what I told you. But you can apply it to relationships. You can apply it to many, many things. And I'm not saying that you can't feel secure in your relationship, but I would rather feel secure in the love that I have for the people that I love. And feel the love that they have to give me instead of begging for security. Because you know what? When people love you from their heart and they love you, they love you deeply. I have found it has been experienced in my life that those people stay with you. Regardless if they're near or far, they find you again. Okay? That does not go away. Their heart space for you is still there. It remains there. Okay? Friends from childhood, they're still there. Okay? Not a ton of them, but I have a precious few. And I do really cherish them. Okay? All right, Pisces. Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's a clarity in and again, there's that key. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, storyteller, so it's time for you to grab that key. Okay? See? It's time for you to grab that key. There's that swirl 369, that high vibration of looking and finding and writing a different story with this transit. Transit is all about change. So find a comfort in the transit, and you will have an extraordinary gift, an extraordinary wisdom and knowledge of anything that comes at you in the future. Okay? I did readings a long time ago about feeling secure within yourself. This is about this. Okay? If you can find the Emperor, the stability within your own self, wherever you go, your environment will secure around you. Wherever you are, for however long. 10 minutes, a week, a month, a year, 10 years, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, that stability, you bring it with you. And that is a big, that's such a great gift to have. Or it's a great gift to keep working on. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to do one this later on. It's called Go the Distance. So if you want to see, they're standalone, but they're linked in energy. So if you want more, absolutely subscribe. And I will see you later. Love, light, and blessings, Pisces.